Hey everybody, it's Crystal, and I'm just jumping on here to do a quick little update. It's probably not going to be quick. My medical prescription ordering saga continues. I still do not have a single medication. Excuse me. I think I was just very naive in thinking that I was going to be able to just get on the phone and call and give my card and be like, okay, send them to me. It's not been that easy. So if there's any advice I can give to anybody out there ordering medications, especially when you know your insurance probably isn't going to cover some of that, give yourself at least a week to get them ordered, because it's taking a week to get them ordered, and I can't believe that it's been this much of a process. So I had originally called on Monday, and my doctor, I called my IVF nurse on Monday, and she said, call Walgreens Specialty Pharmacy. That's where we sent your medications. And so I called them, and she did tell me, she goes, now that's completely out of pocket. So make sure that you call your other prescription company and find out if they can cover anything. So I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, nah, it's not going to be that much. Well, I called Monday, and the out-of-pocket expense, and this is not including all of the follow-stem, and that stuff is expensive. And so this is just for my oral medications and the Lupron injection and Menopur. So those two obviously are pricey, but it was $2,513 for that out of pocket. So I called my insurance company. They gave me a number to this other pharmacy called Freedom Fertility Pharmacies. So I called them, and they are doing part of my order, and then the Walgreens, like my regular local Walgreens, is filling the rest of the order. So yesterday it was kind of stressful getting that done, like calling this pharmacy and calling that pharmacy. And like I would get on the phone with one of them and say, okay, now this is what we need to do. And they said yes. And I said, okay, now when I call this pharmacy and I ask them to have it transferred over, it's not going to be an issue, right? And they're like, oh, no, no, no. So of course I get off the phone and I call the other pharmacy, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, but you need to have your doctor call, or they need to, the fertility pharmacy that you just got off the phone with needs to fax over this form to request it. And I'm just like, are you freaking kidding me? I was like, we're already going on like 3 days of trying to get medicine ordered here. So I finally just called my doctor's office and left a message for the IVF nurse, and I just said, hey, can someone just call, or can someone just fax over my prescription list to this company? So then I call them yesterday, Freedom Fertility, and speak with them, which they're very nice, very informative, and she basically said, we're going to go ahead and cover we'll order the Menopur and the Novarel through the specialty clinic, and everything else can go through your regular local Walgreens. Some of the prescriptions they might cover, some of them they may not, some of them you may have to pay a copay for, whatever, that's fine, but it wouldn't be like full price out of pocket. So I'm like, okay. So I did that yesterday, kind of morning-ish, mid-afternoon. So then I call yesterday evening time, because I haven't heard from them, and they said that they would call. So I call, and so I call the Walgreens, because I haven't heard from them, and I just needed some verification that they had actually received my prescription list. So I call them, and she was like, oh, I don't have anything for you. And I was like, well, but they faxed it over. And so she's looking through some paperwork, and she gets to a fax, and she's like, oh, well, this might be it, but it came through, and the name was messed up. Like it wasn't visible. We couldn't read the name, so we didn't know who it was. So I'm thinking, well, why didn't you try to call the fucking phone number on the paper and call the doctor's office and ask, So rather than doing anything, they didn't really do anything. So, but I mean, the lady on the phone at Walgreens last night, at first she was just a little like, well, but then towards the end of the conversation, I could tell that she was more calm and I was more calm, and so we could get something done. So she is filling all of the oral medications, and I'm going to go and pick those up on the way to work. So that's going to be the S-trays, the doxaline, basically all of my oral medications they're going to fill through there. So I called this morning to the Freedom Fertility Pharmacy again to find out if they had my order ready, and they still don't have a total for me or anything like that. And she said to me on the phone, well, they're going to call you this afternoon. And I said, no, you need to tell them, you need to send a note to them and let them know that they need to call me as soon as possible. the last like 4 days, every day, the pharmacy that I've spoken with is like, oh, we're going to call you later. No one has called me, not one time. I've had to call, which is fine. I'm cool with that. But come on, people. So yeah, the medication ordering has not been as smooth as I had hoped. But you know, if this is one of the only speed bumps that we have along the way, then fine. I'm fine with that. It's just very, blah, I don't know. So yeah, that's it. That's my medication drama. But it'll be solved. I mean, it really will. It's going to work out. I just have to have a little venting place for my frustrations throughout this process, because now that we are officially like doing stuff and like IVF is like right around the corner, like we're like literally like a week to 2 weeks away from starting medication probably. I feel so nervous and stressed and anxious. Like I've never felt this anxious in my life. Like so much so that I feel like I need some sort of medication to calm me down. I mean, not really. I just need to learn how to kind of meditate or something like that. But I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just that life has been really stressful lately with helping my dad and other things like that, that I just feel like I have no patience and I feel bad. Like I'm usually like a really easygoing person. Like I you know, things bother me and I might get slightly upset about it, but I usually get over it fairly quickly and just go on about my day. But lately, I feel like when I'm doing something, the minute it goes wrong, I'm just like, "Argh!" I just get so mad so fast, and I hate that. And so I don't know if it's just with everything going on and the anxiousness that I'm feeling about this whole IVF cycle or anything. I mean, I don't know. I'm just feeling a lot of emotions that I haven't really felt in a while. And, you know, I guess maybe really I felt like this a little bit when I was doing my IUIs last year. So, you know, maybe I'm sure it's just the stress of all of that. So anyways, that's my medical thing update for today. I am going to continue to update a lot. I want to document most of this IVF cycle just because I think it's a really neat thing. I go back all the time and I look at my videos. Like just last night, I was looking through some of my old IUI videos, and you know, I would watch and I could see in the beginning the original excitement that I would get, you know, would just wash over me of, oh my gosh, you know, this is a chance, we're doing something, this, you know, just seeing myself and seeing that happiness inside of me. But then also, you know, watching the next couple videos and then seeing all of that sadness just disappear. But it's really, really great for me to be able to go back and look at that stuff, because it helps me on days like yesterday when I was feeling so stressful. It lets me know that I've already been through a lot. I can handle this. I can handle this. This is nothing out of my control. It's nothing outside of me that is, you know, not, I don't know. I don't know if this person watches my videos. Probably not. She has tons of subscribers, but I just wanted to send out a big, huge congratulations to Kyle and Jess. She did her IVF, and I watched all of your videos, and I literally cried watching your BFP reveal. And now I want to cry now. I watched that, and I mean, I have the most joyful feeling inside of me for you, and I just want you to know that I am so happy for you and so very grateful that it worked out for you, and your IVF cycle gives me tons of hope. I mean, I know obviously everybody is different and cycles are different and all of that stuff, but something about watching your videos and seeing the results, like, I mean, it really gives me a lot of hope, and I wish you the utmost best throughout your whole pregnancy. I hope everything goes great, and I hope that you're able to enjoy every bit of it. I can tell. I just watched your video this morning on your tips for IVF, and you're already glowing. So anyways, that's my big thank you, or my big shout out and congratulations to Kyle and Jess, and of course anybody else out there who's gotten a BFP. I'm totally very, very happy for you. I want to also say hi to the ladies in Milwaukee. I'm so jealous. I'm just going to say that. I got to hurry up because I'm about to be at 10 minutes. Milwaukee meetup is happening right now. I am so jealous. Everybody have a great day. Bye. Okay, so I forgot one thing. This week, I made, okay, so some of you know that I used to have a TTC Facebook account, and I totally just deactivated it because I really didn't know anybody on there. I had tons of people that were my friends, but I didn't know them. I never really interacted on there. I hated that I had to log out and log back into a different Facebook, so I made a page for my YouTube channel, I guess you could say. It's more, it's like a like page. I know that Two Lesbians and One Baby, they have a like page for them. And I think it's a really great idea because it's also one of those things I wanted to be able to share my whole experience with people. And some people would wonder why I would want to do that. And all I can say is that when you've already been through all of the stuff that I've been through with this infertility process, you are not shy anymore. You don't care who knows, because it's not, I mean, for us, I know it's different for everybody. Everybody has their own, own feelings about it. But for myself, I'm fine with sharing that information, and especially with my family and friends, because they know that we're doing it. They know, so why not just share the details? So I did make a like page. It's called the Redhead Files, and the Redhead Files is what my YouTube is called and what my blog is called. So it's just kind of my personal little brand, I guess you could say. I mean, I don't own the rights to it or anything like that, but it's me. So I will post the link below on this video, so that if anybody out there who watches my videos and wants to, I don't know, have more updates through my Facebook, because some things, obviously I say things on there that I don't make a video about every day. So but anyways, if you want to like the page, go like the page. If not, you're not going to hurt my feelings. So again, everybody have a fantastic day, and we'll see you all soon. Bye.